The grand hall is bathed in dim light, shadows stretching across the marble floors. A security guard walks slowly through the deserted space, his flashlight cutting through the darkness. Security guard, another shift. Just me and the ghosts of this place. He chuckles softly, but his amusement falters as a faint whisper echoes through the empty hall. Security guard, hello? Is anyone there? The silence that follows is oppressive. He shakes his head, trying to shake off the unease creeping in. The guard strides down a narrow hallway, its walls adorned with portraits of somber men from centuries past. He stops in front of one, a portrait of a woman in black, her eyes eerily following him. Security guard, that's unsettling. A sudden cold draft sweeps through, sending a shiver down his spine. He turns, but there's nothing there. He enters the vault room, where the heavy steel doors cast a foreboding shadow. He checks the locks, his sense of dread mounting. Security guard, it's just a job, just a job. As he turns to leave, a faint crying sound catches his attention. He freezes, his heart racing. Security guard, who's there? The crying intensifies, echoing through the vault. The guard steps cautiously towards the sound. He pushes open the door to a small, dimly lit room. The crying stops instantly. His flashlight scans the space, revealing old, scattered documents on the floor. Suddenly, the woman in black appears in the corner, her face pale and sorrowful. The guard stumbles backward in shock. Woman, help me. Security guard, who are you? What do you want? Woman, I was wronged. My life taken too soon. The flashlight flickers, casting strange shadows. An overwhelming sense of sadness radiates from her. Security guard, how can I help you? Woman, find the truth, before it's too late. The lights flicker violently, and a cold wind rushes through the room. The guard shields his eyes, and when he opens them again, she's gone. The guard rushes back into the hall, breathless. He checks his watch. Time seems to be slipping away. Security guard, I have to get out of here. He turns to leave, but the doors slam shut. He runs to them, trying in vain to push them open. Security guard, let me out. The lights suddenly go out, plunging the hall into darkness. Whispers fill the air, louder and more urgent. Whispering voices, find the truth, find the truth. Frantic, he races back to the vault room. His eyes land on a dusty ledger on the floor, its pages yellowed with age. He opens it, scanning the names until one stands out, Elizabeth Blackwell. Security guard, Elizabeth Blackwell. The woman in black appears again, her face twisted with sorrow. Woman, you have to uncover my story. Security guard, what happened to you? Woman, betrayed, my life silenced. The guard's eyes widen with understanding. He nods, his voice firm. Security guard, I'll find out what happened. I promise. The lights flicker back on, and the doors swing open. The guard steps outside, breathing in the cool night air, a sense of relief washing over him. He stands still for a moment, glancing back at the imposing building. Fear lingers in his eyes, but resolve is stronger. Security guard, opening parenthesis, this isn't over. He walks briskly down the deserted streets, the city's distant hum filling the air. He pulls out his phone and begins searching for information on Elizabeth Blackwell. The next morning, the guard sits at a table, surrounded by books and papers. He's deep in research, piecing together Elizabeth's history. Newspaper clippings detailing a scandal involving Elizabeth and the bank. Old photographs of Elizabeth, her face hauntingly familiar. Historical records uncovering her tragic fate. That evening, the guard returns to the bank, now armed with the knowledge he's uncovered. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation as he steps inside. Security guard, I won't let her story fade away. He heads straight to the back room, feeling the charged air around him. The presence of the woman lingers. Security guard, Elizabeth, I know what happened to you. The room grows frigid. The woman in black materializes before him, her face softening with relief. Woman, you found me. Security guard, I know you were betrayed. I'll make sure your story is heard. Woman, thank you. The room is filled with a gentle light, and the oppressive atmosphere begins to lift. Security guard, you can rest now. I'll make it right. The guard steps outside, his heart lighter than before. The night is calm, and the haunting presence seems to have lifted. Security guard, opening parenthesis, no more shadows. Elizabeth Blackwell's story was uncovered, bringing justice to her memory. The Bank of England remains a monument of history, but now it holds a story of redemption.